Do you actually think that the OKC Thunder is going to make it all the way to the Western Conference? Do you think they fear the OKC Thunder having home court? Really?
I don't
this
think
might
they
be the
fear
weakest.
anything.
This might be the weakest number one seed in the
wow.
NBA.
The disrespect for Oklahoma City is
That's very disrespectful,
dudes.
Shannon. That's very
it.
disrespectful. Let me the weakest number one seed.
Weakest.
Oklahoma City,
yes.
led by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander,
yes.
the MVP.
Who's 22 well behind his ear. Smell like Similac.
Quick, Jake, let's get it. All right, the HOFer, this one's coming to you.
Yes.
You had that hot take about the Thunder. Now they've swept the Pelicans. But Shay, have you had a change of heart?
Now, I mean, I saw a guy sitting on the bench with a varsity jacket on, named Zion Williamson. Did they have him?
Yeah, no,
Did we see what Zion looked like?
Well, I mean, they had him on the bench.
Yeah.
In nice outfits.
Did you see what he looked like before he got injured against the Lakers? They probably would have had to see the Lakers. Look, they played extremely well, but I don't think anybody thought the Pelicans was going to put up much of resistance without Zion Williamson. Give them credit. They're playing extremely well. We know what Shai is because, hey, he's in the MVP conversation. He's probably going to finish second
my vote.
or third.
You got my vote.
Yeah,
you
got your vote. You wasted it, but it don't
I ain't wasted.
Yeah, you wasted.
Ain't wasted. Just because you don't win it don't mean you wasted the vote. It's going to be a race.
It ain't gonna be no race. Did you see what Jokic did last night?
I understand that.
Okay.
I understand that. Let me say this to you about Zion. I want to give Zion some love.
Right.
I was very, very proud of him and how he played against the Lakers, the game he got injured,
Yeah,
the second
40.
game, the first playing game. The brother showed up.
Yeah.
And that's all you need to see. That Zion Williamson, if he shows up, New Orleans got a future. But I could rub it in considering the way the Pelicans tried to come at me.
Yeah.
When I pointed out how you got as many playoff series wins as names in the last 22 years,
right.
And then you gonna show up and get swept. You couldn't win in one game. One game.
One.
I could get on them. But
let it go?
I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let because I'm a nice guy.
Yeah,
I'm a nice guy. Am I a nice guy? Tell the world, Shannon. I'm a nice guy. I'm a nice
Nice
guy.
guy.
I'm a nice
Real
guy.
nice.
Right? And not only that, Zion is that dude.
Right.
When healthy. So I'm gonna leave him alone.
Leave it alone.
I'm gonna leave it alone.
Shannon, it's time to make some picks, sir. Let's go. We know your record with betting on this show. It's a little suspect. So I'm going to give you a moment to gather your thoughts, Shannon. Take your time. Okay? We are going to save the tape. I just want you to know. Okay, Shay?
I know.
Who do you have winning? Are you going T-Wolves or Nuggets?
I'm under the impression
Oh my God.
that Jamal Murray's
we go.
calf.
Oh my Lord.
He's under the impression,
we
Stephen
gotta
A.
stop the presses, ladies and gentlemen. America, Shannon Sharpe is tap dancing. He's tap dancing.
Like the late, great Fred Astaire.
We just did a segment about Porzingis, and if he's not healthy, they're not getting it.
Okay.
All I'm saying is Jamal Murray. Now, he does have 5 days off to get that calf is healthy.
Okay.
I'm going to take the Nuggets' 3 best players over the Minnesota Timberwolves' 3 best players.
Okay.
And so with that being said, I believe it's going to be a long series. I believe it's going to be 6. It's going to be 7 games. I'm going to take the Nuggets. I'm taking the Nuggets because I believe Ant-Man and Jamal Murray can play to a standstill. Karl Anthony Towns is going to have the series of his life because Nikola Jokic is the real deal. He's going to make mincemeat of Rudy Gobert. Oh, man, you talk Grey Poupon. Dijon mustard all over the place, Stephen A.
Right.
Bring your napkins because you're going to make a mess of it.
Right.
I'm just letting you know now. I'm just telling you, I would not be surprised if you have the first NBA playoff 30-30-10. A triple-double with 30-30s. You heard it here first.
Shannon Sharpe, you're not wrong. You just stuttered before you became right. That's what the hell happened, okay? You stuttered. I'm not accustomed to seeing Shay stutter like that. Simple and plain. If Jamal Murray is healthy, Denver wins this series in 7 games. If he ain't, they lose. They're not beat. See, I said I didn't stutter. I didn't say you were wrong. I mean, Molly, like, what? You know what? I was like, what? We not accustomed from Shay. Not Shay. I mean, you know Ocho Cinco gonna get on you about that, right? You know he gonna sit up there. You know he gonna agree with me. You know when you go in Club Shay, you sit on nightcap and you're talking to Ocho gonna be like this. Yo, my man Stephen A. was correct. You was stuttering.
Yeah, we don't do that.
You don't do that. You just did it on national television.
Pick a side and ride with it.
Very fluid and simple. Jamal Murray's healthy. Denver wins in 7.
Okay.
Jamal Murray's not healthy. They out.
Yeah.
Minnesota winning this series. Anthony Edwards averaged 31.6 points per game last year in the playoffs. They lost in 5, but he averaged over 31. He averaged 26 on 48% shooting against them this year, although he only shot 23% for three-point range. I'm seeing a better three-point shooter in this playoffs than I saw from Anthony Edwards in the regular season, than I saw from him last year in the playoffs. If that brother is hitting threes, oh, we got a problem. Because again, Jeff Green and Bruce Brown, Jeff Green and Bruce Brown, they're not being there. Your bench being depleted.
Yes.
You're Denver going up against the sizable Minnesota Timberwolves. They got size.
Yes.
I understand what Jokic does because he's Jokic. Did you know that Rudy Gobert shoots 61% when guarded by Jokic? Yeah, 61%. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
I'm saying to you, be somewhat formidable. Somewhat. They seem to have figured out how to keep Rudy Gobert on the floor. Karl Anthony Towns. I understand everybody talking about, well, Cat. Well, you know what? He needs to stop shooting those jump shots, those threes. No, you don't. When that brother spots up, now I don't want him going off the dribble trying to pull up. I don't want him with his back to the basket and not going to the hole and trying to shoot a fall away. But if the brother is set up where he's set and you feed him the basketball and he's open for his set shot, I'm sorry. That's money. Yeah. You take that shot. Yeah. I'm looking at Nas Reed. I'm looking at Alexander Walker off the bench. I'm looking at the experience of Mike Conley Jr. Mike Conley ain't going to get rattled. No. Old, savvy veteran. Been in these moments before. He ain't going to get rattled by the moment of going against the reigning defending champions. And I'm looking at it from that standpoint. And if it comes down to Edwards, which is what I hope, Jay. Yeah. Oh, I hope this. Oh, my God.
Oh, you know it's going to be a back and forth.
I'm just, oh, my Lord, because I know Jamal Murray is going to respond to the challenge if he's healthy. I know Aaron Gordon and Michael Porter Jr., the brother has elevated. Yeah. Oh, my Lord, he's special. He's so special. I'm looking at them. If Anthony Edwards looks like he did against the Suns, oh, my Lord. I'm thinking Jordan. I'm thinking Kobe. I'm thinking stuff like that, Shannon.
Yeah. I think they're going to probably start with KCP on him. And if you look at Minnesota, they got McDaniels. They got Walker Alexander to try to slow down Murray. Right. Because I'm not putting Ant-Man on him to use up all that energy because I need that offensively. Right. Now, here's where the Minnesota has the advantage is with Cat on Gordon. Now, this is a situation where Cat probably should post up more because 7 foot versus 6'9".
Here's my problem with what you just said. Gordon's a touch shorter.
Yeah.
He ain't thinner.
No, he's strong.
That's a rock.
Yeah, he's strong.
That's a rock now. Sure. You understand? And so again, if you're trying to post him up, you know this better than me. Your lower center of gravity, now that gets attacked because I got to chop you down to size. And Gordon is capable of doing that with Karl Anthony Towns to the basket. I'm saying you should attack to the basket. You should attack the basket, but not with your back to the basket. Go off the dribble, face him, take it to the hole, or pull up. You can do that if you're Karl Anthony Towns. He's gifted. The only reason we got lost in the source about how gifted Karl Anthony Towns is because Karl Anthony Towns, being the consummate professional that he is, not given enough credit for that, said, yo, I see what the hell I got here in Ant-Man. I know my position. This, brother, is something special for us to behold. Let us all stand back and enjoy this show. Right. That is the only reason why we haven't been talking more about Karl Anthony Towns. This is going to be a series, yo. This is going to be a series. Man, I might fly to Minnesota. I might go to Minnesota, bro. I ain't one for Minnesota.
Yeah, I'm
not one for Minnesota. But the people treat me great. And they got a magnificent Four Seasons hotel. Yeah. And on top of it all, this series is going, I think this series is going to be special. I might have to call my boy A-Rod. And I might have to show up in Minnesota.